younger generation, a female, a beautiful one at that, who has done quite well for herself in the industry. She didn't just get there overnight. She's done a couple of walks. As a matter of fact, she's done a lot of walks before she's been able to say, yes, we are here now. I'll let Tommy tell you about her a bit before.
Okay, so this beautiful person that we have in the studio, we are going to reveal the name. I don't know why we are hiding this name. So her name is Efe Irele, popularly known as Efe Irele. She's a Nigerian actress, model, film producer, and philanthropist, born on September 4 in Lagos, Nigeria. She hails from Edo State. Efe began an education at Corona Primary School in Bagada, Lagos, and proceeded to Queen's College, Yaba. She earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Sociology from Bowen University, Osun State, and later obtained a Master's degree in Human Resource Management from the University of Chester in the United Kingdom. Efe worked as a human resource manager at a procurement company for about 6 months. However, her passion for the arts led her to transition into modeling and entertainment. She began modeling at the age of 15 and appeared as a video vixen in music videos such as Burna Boy's Like to Party and Adekunle Gold's Sade. Efe made her acting debut in 2016 with the Iroko TV series Ashoebi. She gained prominence over her role as Kiki in the 2017 drama The Real Side Chicks. Since then, she has featured in over 50 Nollywood films and TV series. I'm sure that number is higher.
Yeah.
Including Zara, Scandals, Wrong Kind of War, Lagos Real Fake Life, Hey You, which I loved, Devil in Agbada. Beyond acting, Efe is also a film producer. She has produced several movies, including Comfort Me, Bouquet, and Every Other Thing. In 2018, inspired by a younger brother who is on the autism spectrum, Efe founded the Efe Irele Autism Foundation. The foundation aims to increase awareness about autism and provide support to children and families affected by the condition in Nigeria. Her contributions to Nollywood have earned her several accolades, including 2018 City People Entertainment Awards for the Best Upcoming Actress of the Year English and Best New Actress of the Year English. 2019 Best of Nollywood Awards, nominated for Revelation of the Year Female. 2023 African Magic Viewers' Choice Awards, Best Supporting Actress for her role in Zara. Welcome to the show, Efe.
Welcome to the
Very
show.
lovely to have you.
You forgot my AMVCA for my role in 4444.
Oh,
yes.
That's true. That's true.
Mention it.
That's true. That's true.
Thank you so
this
much.
is definitely not exhaustive. So there's a lot more. That we
There
have
is
not.
a whole lot more, but
Yeah.
that's even a lot. Listening to it is like, wow, that is a lot. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
So, how has the journey been for you?
Oh, it's been a roller coaster ride, to be honest. I wouldn't even lie. I really did work at a procurement company for 6 months because I was like, yeah, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. I feel like I had been in front of the camera, right, with modeling, doing TV commercials and everything, and then music video appearances as well. And then I just said, okay, let me try to work and see 9 to 5. You know how parents can be like, you have to do a proper job. You went for your master's, you did all this, and you come back and you say you want to be in front of the camera. No. But for me, I just knew at that point, like, I was done. I was done with it. And I feel like I took a huge leap of faith, and seeing where I am today, I'm very excited that I did that. It's been a lot of ups and downs. It's been a lot of late nights. I'm sure you've heard so many people come here and tell you how our career is, our life is as actors, the late nights, the back and forth. But it's all worth it in the end because you have a lot of amazing things to say about it. I've learned so much about myself even from this job, and I'm so happy with it.
Was it intentional to, start off with those Iroko series at that time?
Okay, so I think this is the first time someone's asking me that question. There's only people around me that kind of know that. Yes, it was. I feel like, for me personally, and I always say that I hope other young actors coming out see it that way, but I don't really see them seeing it that way so far. I hope someone listens to this and actually says it. I feel like doing a lot of those TV productions for that long period of time, helps you as an actor to learn the type of actor you are, to better your craft. So at those points in time for me, I saw it as, okay, I'm on a new set. What did I do the last time that I want to change now? So it's easier like that, especially when you're doing the numbers. So I think now I've been in over at least 150 movies. And I would say about 120 of those are TV films, Iroko type films. And I wouldn't just go on set and just be on set, just let me just have different films. No, I would go on set and I'm like, okay, director, mold me, teach me. What do I do? What should I do? How do I approach this script? So every single one of those films for me was me teaching myself. And when I felt personally that, okay, I've gotten to a point where I can be on the big screen, because I feel like that's like a bigger risk for you. When I felt like, okay, I can be on the big screen, I've learned, not that I've learned enough, but I've just learned to an extent that, okay, I'm confident in myself. Let me be on a bigger film. And then I believe in manifesting. I believe in manifesting things for myself. When I feel like I'm ready to take a next step for myself, I tell myself that I'm ready. I tell God that I'm ready. And then somehow those things fall into my lap. So it was intentional for me to start there and then just slowly, grow to be this bigger actor. And I feel like it's such a great thing as well also because you're slowly growing. So let me put it this way. So when I see people who have that, they've done one big film and that's the film that has put them in the limelight, I feel like mentally it's exhausting for them because they don't know how to now deal with this new fame, this new sudden fame. So for me, it was gradual. Like, it went little by little, seeing a few people saying, oh my God, I know you, or calling me the character names. And I feel like that's what has also grounded me as a person because I've been able to gradually just grow and let myself know that don't lose yourself. Still stay true to who you are. Because I've had that time to be able to think and say, okay, what type of person do I want to be? Do I want to change? Do I want to be fake for the cameras? Do I want to do this? But when you have that immediate fame, I feel like it's hard for you to deal with it because there's a lot of people telling you what to do and you don't have that time to actually reflect and say, okay, this is what I should do.
Okay. So
Yes.
you said something earlier that doing those films helped you understand the kind of actor that you are. What kind of actor would you say you are? I mean, you must have discovered.
Yes,
over
I
time.
have. I would say that I'm an actor that gives my all and is ready to do my all for a character because I believe in the interpretation of the role more than anything else.
Are there specific kind of roles that you generally favor as opposed to just a wide spectrum of things?
Weirdly, I feel like personally I favor roles that would push me further, push me to do something different, bring me out of my comfort zone. So I whenever I get scripts and I feel like it's something that I've done before, I don't get as excited. Fine, I have to do them. Like I said, I used to do them then to make sure that I get better at playing those roles, understanding those type of characters. But now I feel like I'm at the point in my career where I just want something that's going to push me. Yeah.
Would you say you are now fully established?
Fully actualized.
No. I don't know. For me, I don't personally think so. I feel like I still have a whole lot to learn and a long way to go. Yes, personally. People might say otherwise, but that's their opinion. But for me,
With over 850.
I mean, I'm
characters.
still learning.
Still learning. Okay. So, your film, My Mother is a Witch, is
Yes.
literally on your shirt.
Yes.
And I've been following sort of the trajectory of the film online.
Yes.
And there was a particular video I saw where you presented Mercy Aigbe, the actress, with a bouquet of flowers. And you were telling her thank you for putting in so much work on the film and everything. And I've seen the trailer of the film. I've seen the trailer of the film. And I thought that Mercy was phenomenal in the film. What was the inspiration behind casting Mercy?
First of all, I want to say you saw the trailer and you feel she's phenomenal. When you go to see this film, the film is out from the 23rd. That's Friday, the 23rd of May.
Okay.
You would be mind blown by Auntie
23rd,
Mercy's
that's this
performance. Yes, this Friday. I'm not even going to say much because Auntie Mercy's performance in the film, it couldn't have been anybody else.
Why Mercy though?
Because when myself and my fellow producer Victoria were trying to cast, we were like, because we understood what the story was, right? We needed someone who would connect with it, not just an actor that would read the script and say, oh yes, I can interpret this role, but someone who would connect with the character, or someone who had gone through things being a single mother, and also someone who was Benin. It was very important that we had someone who could speak the language as well. Because, there's a difference if you're teaching an actor the language on set. You might not connect with it. You might not be able to have the body language and everything that's supposed to go with speaking the language. So we wanted someone that could speak the language, could connect with the character on a personal level. And it really was a no-brainer. We literally had to move production, I think, like 3 times just to make sure that it fit into Auntie Mercy's schedule. Because for us, it was like, it was her and nobody else. Literally. Yes.
So, what's the inspiration behind the film? Because, my mother is a witch.
The title is catchy enough.
It's not only catchy, it's quite bold. My mother
It is
a
quite
witch.
bold. I won't even lie. Let me not lie.
Was this your working title or did it?
This was our working title. And I won't even lie, I fought with Mr. Nee, who wrote this script and also directed it, and Victoria, and I was like, this title is too, I don't know about it, it's too rugged, it's too, and I wanted something calmer. But by the time I watched the film, because they kept saying, Efe, don't worry, because Vicky is also an editor, right? So she was part of the editorial team of this film, and she was like, Efe, once you watch it, you would understand why this is. We changed the title when we were on set.
Okay.
This wasn't the title when we were on set. So when working title from writing the script, getting on set, there was another title. But when the film was edited, watched it, we're like, yeah, we're going back to our working title because this is what it is. And I want to explain how this title
Came about.
came about, because my mother is a witch, right? This film literally talks about growing up in an African household. That's really what it is.
And many of us thought our mothers were witches.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, because that's the conversation. Because when you watch, I do hope that everyone in this room would end up watching this film. You would understand.
Oh, we will.
This is a film that everyone who grew up in an African household can connect with. It's a film that, like she said, I feel like a lot of us ladies especially thought our mothers were witches because of the level of tough love that we were giving from them. Very, very tough love. So it's from my character's angle. That's how the title was birthed. So it's her angle saying, you know what, my mother is a witch. I believe that my mother is a witch for the things that she put me through my childhood. This is the reason I don't want to talk to her. This is the reason I don't want to be with her. From the trailer, you can see that her mother made her come back to Nigeria under the guise that she was dead. So it's more like, I would say that this film is for people to come and watch and decide really and truly that, do you think, my character's name is Imwetia, do you think Imwetia's mother is a witch or not? I feel that's the conversation that would happen after. It's a decision that everyone has to make personally from watching the film.
Okay. So we're running out of time.
Okay.
But I have a question that I've been burning in the back of my mind when I start watching you. I generally see you as a lover girl kind of actress.
True.
Usually, that's what. If I was going to cast you, that's what will first come to my head, for example. But I saw you in Hey You, and I remember that you pushed some. It's a pretty controversial question. You pushed lines on nudity that a lot of actresses do not know how to push it.
Yeah.
And you still came out looking all innocent, and you pulled off the role beautifully.
Yeah.
I'm not sure a lot of people saw it, but I saw the film. I think 3 times.
Wow.
Because I loved it. And
I love you.
So, what's your stance on nudity in African films now? Because yes, we see it in a lot of Hollywood films and UK films, and we it's fine for us. But when we see our own stars, do that level of any level of nudity, actually, we start to balk and we start to feel like, why should she do that? Oh no, that girl, she's becoming bad.
Exactly.
Yes,
she's becoming bad. So what's the balance for you? What does it mean for you?
It's no longer us at that time.
Yes. So for me personally, it's different things. It's number one, as an actor, decision to make if it is 100% necessary for that story to be told. If we take that out, does it take away from the story? And for Hear You, it was a yes. It was a yes. Anybody that watches it will say it was a yes. If it takes out of the story, then that's left up to me to decide, okay, you know what? Let's see how we can do it. Let me have a conversation with my director. How can we do this that is not too much in the face, but we're still telling our story nicely. I think that's number one. Number two is also having a director that you can trust. I trusted Uyi so much in this. And we could have those conversations. I felt comfortable. I knew that it was going to be tastefully done. It was not going to be in your face nudity. You are going to, no. Yes, I knew that it would be tastefully done, and I knew that it was the art of storytelling. So that's why it's important to also have a director that knows and understands the art of storytelling. Basically, I think those are the two answers I have.
Okay. One final question from me before we totally call it a day.
Yeah.
I want you to discuss or tell us briefly. We read it in your citation, your involvement in autism. You know, aside from being the fact that your brother is one, what has been the biggest misconception about autism that you found out?
And that you're trying to change.
And you're trying to change.
I would say that personally, okay, so my brother's on the spectrum. He's turning 30 this year.
Whoa.
So that's 30 years of being able to understand and really be in his life. I think the biggest misconception that people have is, which is weird, you might not believe this, it might sound very archaic to you, is that it's communicable.
Interesting.
Yes. It's ridiculous, but I've experienced it so many times over the years. Dad, don't go near my child, or don't let him do it. I'm like, no, that's not what it is. And also that is treatable. Those are the two things. Autism is not treatable. It's his life. That's how it's going to be. I'm not going to advise people that, oh, you have to go. People always tell me, like, I'm sure you've seen some of the videos that I've done with him. And people are like, in Jesus' name, go to this pastor, go to that pastor, try this, go to, But I'm like, no, there's really nothing to pray away here. You just have to. That's why my major thing to push is acceptance. You have to accept that this is what it is. First of all, it's not communicable. Secondly, it's not treatable. So you just have to find the love in it, and you just have to find the positive in the situation. Yeah.
Okay,
basically.
so finally, what's the biggest takeaway from My Mother is a Witch? Those are going to watch it on Friday.
Yes.
But it's coming out on Friday
Yes.
in cinemas. What can they look forward to in one sentence?
Relatability. It's something that everyone in this room can relate to. That's it.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Efe,
Thank you so much.
for coming to our studios and for talking to us, sharing your experience with us, and telling us about My Mother is a Witch.
Thank you.
Listeners, it is time for you to go to the cinemas again. We have a lot of films, Nollywood films, running in the cinemas, and My Mother is a Witch will be joining them. So it's time for you to go and watch. According to Efe, it is relatable, and you need to see it to understand and make your decision if
Your
the
mother
mother
is
is actually a witch
Or not.
or not. Thank you very much for coming to our studios.
Thank you so much.
We hope to see you some other time. And to listeners out there, we call it a day on Nollywood on Radio, on Top Radio 90.9 FM. Until next week, keep watching Nollywood films. My name is Benga Bada, and
I'm Tomi Falade.
thank you.